So I'm here at my desk in my messy office. Let's talk about Hush. All right. So I'm here at my desk in my messy office. Let's talk about Hush. All right.
From the mind of Mark Yoshimoto Nemkov.
So I'm sitting here at my desk in my messy office just outside of the booth. Let's talk about Hush. My good friend Jason Bermingham sent me this voice message. Check this out.
So here's a case study for your next video. Simone is giving a talk today in Rio at an event called Rio 2C, which is a big communications event. And yesterday at the hotel, she recorded on our Apogee Hype Mic a job for Globo TV here in Brazil, which is the big channel. It's going to be on Big Brother Brazil. It's like a specific thing right on a certain commercial break, and they needed it yesterday. They had an emergency, needed one word changed, and she's at the event. So I said, record it on your cell phone, but I asked her to record it on Twisted Wave on her cell phone, not on her voice message deal, because that cuts off all the frequencies. So she recorded it using the cell phone mic in the middle of an event and using Twisted Wave. Sent it to me. I ran it through your AI that you just sent me and plugged it into the thing she recorded, and it sounds perfect. Nobody can hear the difference. So it's just incredible, this AI, what a great job it does, and it preserved the integrity of the original recording. So it's just fantastic. So thank you for that, and I'll show you the commercial when it goes to air.
How wild is that? I mean, I'm fairly certain that Hush creator Ian Sampson never envisioned a use case like this for Hush, but it just goes to show how versatile a sound, a noise reduction platform like Hush really is. And I call it a platform because Ian is working also on a plugin. According to his Gearspace thread, he's working on a plugin. And that he has a working plugin, but he's, trying to fix latency issues, trying to get it dialed in. And I think that's pretty amazing because since the whole thing is powered by AI, right? You have to figure with how AI is just getting better every day, that the AI that is generating the noise removal algorithm is only going to get smarter and better over time. And, that's really very exciting because, I use CVox every day on everything. On every single job I do, I use CVox. And it's amazing because it works in real time and I can hear the noise reduction that I'm printing onto the track. It's great. So it's great for workflow. It has it doesn't really induce a lot of weirdness or any weirdness as far as I'm concerned into the audio track that I don't that will really kill the project. So overall, I'm a huge CVox fan, but where is CVox going? Is CVox going to evolve? Is CVox going to come out with a new version? Are they going to upgrade it and make it better? Because as good as it is, it could be better. I honestly do not think CVox could have achieved for Jason what he says that Hush did. So, that's pretty incredible. And for me, my personal use case for something like Hush would be to be able to record like here and in my desk. I have a perfectly fine booth behind me, but occasionally I would love to be able to record outside of that. I would love the idea of being able to record in different environments or different places, or if I traveled and needed to record somewhere. I love the idea of just being able to use Hush to do it. And so Hush creator, this is great. Hush creator Ian Sampson, turns out he is a member of Microphone Assassination. He's a viewer of the channel, and he had no idea I was going to mention Hush until he saw the video. And so we traded emails, and Ian said that his intention, he's a voice artist, his intention was to create something where he personally could just travel the world with a laptop, a microphone, and an interface and be able to record anywhere. So, it's in his mind to be able to turn any room, even one that's, not perfect, especially a not perfect room, a compromised, acoustical integrity room like this one, and turn it into something where you can create really good sounding voiceover tracks. Now, where I'm sitting right here, right, I have a window right in front of me. A truck just went by, so I don't know if you'll hear that at all, but there's traffic noise that comes through this window. I have a window plug that I built, but it doesn't kill all the low end rumble. There's there's a little bit of treatment in this room, but not a lot. So if I can turn tracks, recordings that I make here at this desk into stuff that I can use for auditions, maybe even for jobs, or even just for content, I mean, this is a big win for me because I've always envisioned being able to use this space for something, even if it is just for creating content. But it's problematic because I have the noise coming through the window. There's the HVAC that runs. You can possibly hear TV noise if the TV's on. And sometimes when the dogs are walking around in the hallway, you hear their little nails clicking on the floor. So, I couldn't really record a professional voiceover here at my desk. Or could I with Hush? So these are all things that I'm really interested in because as Hush continues to evolve, and right now it's like version 1.1.1, the thing's been out for like 2 or 3 weeks. I think that what we're going to see is it's obviously only going to get better from here. And Ian has mentioned that he's going to integrate some more features into Hush, like some more parameters that you can control so you can really help dial in your sound where you want it. So, I mean, that's great. I love the fact that he's so motivated. And he came to the page and he answered some questions like the end user legal agreement. They're not stealing your voice. Somebody was concerned that since there's an AI, they are recording and copying your voice. They're not doing that. They're actually not gathering any data at all, according to their privacy policy. So it's drag and drop, use it, and you don't have to worry that nobody is trying to steal your voice. And the other thing with Hush is that, so some people were saying that, I downloaded it for Mac and it's running slow, but it's been optimized for the M1 and the M2 Mac, and it was developed to run on the OS X neural engine, which offloads some of the processing from the CPU to streamline everything and make it faster and better, et cetera, et cetera. So again, these are all things I'm really interested in because I think that as these parameters get closer and closer to finding every little tiny piece of noise that isn't my voice, Hush is going to become an incredible tool. That is my prediction, that we will all own Hush someday. And as an AI, it will probably someday own all of us in return. But until the Hush overlords take over, I want to use the crap out of this. So I'm going to use it for a few days, and then we're going to get Ian on the channel. And when I say we, I mean we are going to crowdsource some questions from the Microphone Assassin Discord server, aka the Microphone Assassin After Party. And when the time is right, after I'm ready to do this, I want to work with Hush for a while. And you're going to hear Hush obviously on this track. So, and you know what? I'm going to play audio on this track that is unaffected by Hush, so you can hear the difference. And right now it's fairly quiet in this room, but there's some room boom, natural reverb in the room that I know that Hush can diminish greatly. So, So do you need a booth with Hush? That is the big question, and we're going to ask Ian that soon. We're going to get him on the channel. We're going to ask him some questions, and it's going to be a good time because you know what? Hush is pretty amazing. And no, I'm not being compensated at all to talk about Hush. I'm just an enthusiastic fan. All right, Nation. Are you using Hush? Have you tried it? I know it's not available for Windows yet, but I'm sure that if you jump up and down enough, at some point, Ian will port it to Windows, or, somehow it will end up on a platform as a plugin or something that you non-OS X users can enjoy all the benefits of Hush as well. So, but I'm not gonna speak for Ian. We'll let him do that himself when he comes on in the future. All right, Nation. Let me know what you're thinking. Leave a comment. Until next time, this is Mark Yoshimoto Nemkov, fading to black.